Hey everyone, buckle up because today's deep dive is all about getting ahead of the curve.
The AI curve, right?
Exactly, the AI curve. We're diving into this 4-hour AI Executive Bootcamp happening in Tampa. And
It's exciting stuff. What really struck me was
oh yeah,
the focus on turning executives into AI strategists. It's not about, becoming a coding whiz overnight.
so you're saying no need to become a tech whiz overnight.
Exactly. This boot camp is about understanding the power of AI across, well, I'd say across all facets of business.
Okay, so we're talking like predicting customer needs, right? Streamlining operations even.
It's about making those critical decisions with sharper data-driven insights.
And this is what everyone's talking about, Rhoda. Personalized customer experiences. But what does that even mean?
It's about results, right?
Right.
Think of it this way. Imagine knowing what your customer wants before they even do.
Okay, that sounds like a game changer.
We're talking increased sales, stronger customer loyalty, and
And a serious edge on the competition. This boot camp reveals how AI makes that a reality, right?
that's the idea.
Okay, color me intrigued. Now, they keep mentioning these custom GPT concepts, and honestly,
It sounds slow.
it sounds a little like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Right. But it's really about tailoring AI.
What's the deal with these personalized AI tools?
It's all about your unique challenges and goals. So, for example, let's say you're the CEO of Dick's Sporting Goods, right?
Okay, I'm full
They're envisioning a custom GPT concept that analyzes, well, everything from social media trends to competitor data.
So no more relying on gut feeling or guesswork.
Precisely.
Wow.
And it's not just retail. Picture this. You're the CMO of Tampa General Hospital.
Yeah.
They're talking about a patient journey optimizer, an AI tool that it could personalize patient communication.
Interesting. So it anticipates potential risks, leads to better healthcare outcomes.
Exactly.
This boot camp seems like it's packing years of AI knowledge into just 4 hours.
It's a crash course for sure.
Where do they even begin?
Well, they dive headfirst into demystifying concepts like GPT, BERT, and RAG.
Okay, those are some pretty big terms in the AI world.
Absolutely. But they go beyond just definitions. They break down the pros and cons, the real-world applications, and how these technologies can be, molded to fit specific industries.
So it's like they're giving you the cheat codes to the AI game.
In a way, yeah. And because AI isn't one size fits all, they showcase niche AI applications with detailed case studies, proving that no matter your field, there's an AI solution out there just waiting to be harnessed.
So you're saying no matter what industry you're in,
There's something for everyone.
they're going to show you how AI can be used.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm sold on the why, but let's talk about the how. What can attendees actually expect during this 4-hour intensive?
4 hours is not a lot of time.
Big crash course.
Yeah, crash course. What can they expect? Well, they've mapped out the entire 4 hours in this comprehensive event planner guide.
Okay, so they've really got it down to a science.
It kicks off with Stephanie Grande, a data privacy and security expert who, gets everyone settled in and ready to dive into the world of AI.
Okay, so no awkward icebreakers or tech snafus to worry about.
Definitely not. They jump right into base AI, covering the big players like GPP and BERT, but in a way that, goes beyond just the basics.
So it's not just, here's a definition, now move on.
Exactly. They're exploring the strengths and weaknesses of each technology, backing it all up with real-world case studies so attendees can actually see these AI tools in action.
So it's all about providing context, not just spitting out definitions.
Exactly. They're big on showing how these AI solutions have been used and maybe even more importantly, where they've fallen short because AI needs to be tailored to each unique situation.
Right, it's not one size fits all.
They dedicate time to exploring industry-specific and niche AI applications.
It's like they're saying, no matter your industry, we've got you covered.
Right. But here's where it gets really exciting. They don't just tell you about AI, they actually show you how to use it. Attendees will actually learn how to craft effective prompts, to get the most out of these AI tools.
There's an art to it, isn't there?
They call it prompt engineering.
Prompt engineering. So there's an art to communicating with AI.
Absolutely. It's like having a conversation with a brilliant but literal-minded colleague.
Okay, that's a good way to put it.
You need to know how to phrase your questions to get the insights you need.
Okay, I'm starting to see the value in this. What else is on the agenda for this AI crash course?
Well, they introduced something called Retrieval Augmented Generation, or ARAG for short.
ARAG. That doesn't sound particularly user-friendly.
It sounds more complicated than it is. Imagine giving AI access to this massive library of information and then teaching it to use that information to give you better, more accurate answers. That's our AGI in a nutshell.
Okay, I see why they call it a boot camp. This is a lot to pack into 4 hours.
You're telling me. And it gets even more hands-on. Attendees will actually get to build their own personal AI environments.
Wait, really? But wouldn't that require coding experience?
Not at all. They break it down into manageable steps using cloud-based platforms and pre-trained models, and they provide real-time support from expert coaches. It's about demystifying the technology and showing people that they can actually build their own AI tools.
Now, that's what I call learning by doing. What happens once they've built their own AI environments?
They dedicate a good chunk of time to showing attendees how to integrate these AI tools into their existing workflows.
So it's not just a theoretical exercise. They're making sure attendees can actually apply what they've learned.
Exactly. And of course, they address the elephant in the room, AI and security.
Right, because that's a big concern for a lot of people.
They have a whole segment dedicated to data privacy, ethical considerations, and keeping your AI secure.
That's reassuring, because we hear a lot about the potential of AI, but it's important to address the risks as well. What about after the boot camp? Do attendees just get sent off into the world with their new AI knowledge? What kind of support is there?
Not at all. They offer ongoing support in several ways. For starters, attendees have access to, recordings of the sessions, additional reading material, personalized learning paths. It's all about, encouraging continued growth and exploration.
It's great that they're invested in their attendees' long-term success. What else do they offer in terms of support?
Well, they understand the power of networking. Attendees get access to networking events, online communities, follow-up sessions with the speakers. It's about building a community of AI-driven leaders who can, share their experiences and support each other.
It sounds like they've thought of everything. Now, before we wrap up, I want to circle back to those custom GPT concepts.
Sure.
Can you walk us through some specific examples?
Absolutely. Remember our hypothetical CEO of Dick's Sporting Goods?
Yeah, with the AI tools?
Imagine an AI tool called the Strategic Foresight Analyst.
Yeah, it sounds impressive, but still a little fuzzy. What would this strategic foresight analyst actually do?
Yeah.
There, it sounds impressive. It's still a little fuzzy. What would the strategic foresight analyst actually do?
Imagine having a 24/7 team, right? And they're constantly analyzing real-time news feeds, social media buzz, even your competitors' moves.
Okay.
This AI wouldn't just tell you what's trending, it would actually predict how those trends will impact your business,
Wow.
giving you a serious edge when it comes to making those inventory decisions, marketing campaigns,
Interesting.
even spotting those potential disruptions before they even happen.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Data-driven decision-making, but on a whole new level.
Exactly. And remember our CMO friend from Tampa General,
Yeah.
their patient journey optimizer, that's all about creating a seamless, personalized healthcare experience.
Right. They mentioned that earlier, but how would that even work in practice?
Okay, so picture this. An AI tool that helps you craft the perfect communication strategy
Well-
for each individual patient based on, their medical history, their preferences, even their social media activity.
Interesting.
Could it even predict potential risks, complications,
Oh.
flagging those for early intervention? Ultimately, it's all about improving patient outcomes and creating, a healthcare experience that feels personal and proactive.
This is incredible. It feels like we're on the verge of a major shift in how we even approach business and healthcare.
Absolutely. And the best part is this is just, the tip of the iceberg.
Really, it goes even deeper than this.
Oh, yeah. They're exploring custom GPT concepts for all sorts of fields.
Okay, you've got to give me another example. What else are they cooking up?
Let's say you're the general manager of the Tampa Bay Lightning, right?
Okay, I'm following.
They're envisioning what they call a fan engagement MVP.
Fan engagement MVP, okay.
It's an AI that analyzes everything from ticketing data to social media interactions, all to personalize the fan experience.
So we're talking about, like, custom-tailored marketing. Maybe even predicting which giveaways will be a slam dunk with the fans.
Exactly. Imagine knowing exactly what your fans want before they even do.
That's incredible.
This AI tool could revolutionize the way sports teams connect with their fans, creating a level of engagement that translates to, loyalty and ultimately a winning team both on and off the field.
It's mind-blowing to even think how this could transform not just individual businesses, but like entire industries. This boot camp sounds less like a 4-hour crash course and more like a launch pad for Tampa to become like this hub for AI innovation.
That's a great way to put it. This boot camp isn't just about understanding AI. It's about empowering those leaders to become, architects of the future. They're not
Right.
just predicting the future, they're giving people the tools to build it.
I have to say, I'm walking away from this deep dive with a whole new perspective on the power of AI. It's not just about robots and algorithms.
Right.
It's about
Yeah.
using technology to solve real-world problems and, hopefully create a better future.
Couldn't agree more. And, this boot camp is a testament to the fact that AI is not just a tool for like tech giants and big corporations.
Right.
It's within reach for anyone who's willing to put in the time to learn and adapt.
Well said. And hey, who knows? Maybe we'll see some familiar faces at the next AI Executive Bootcamp in Tampa.
And that would be something worth seeing.
This has been an incredible deep dive. For anyone feeling inspired to, level up their AI game, we'll be sure to include links to the bootcamp and all the resources we've discussed today in our show notes. Until next time, keep exploring, keep innovating, and keep asking those big questions.